Okay, because I have nothing better to do at the moment, I'm going to explain what I just wrote in the thread. Okay, so I want to go ahead and make a circle that is 100, well, let's actually do 1,000 pixels by 1,000 pixels. Okay, then I want to have no fill with just a stroke, and I want to make the width of the stroke itself 100 pixels. So now I'm going to duplicate that stroke over here in the appearance palette. I want to turn it white, and since this stroke is 100 wide and I'm going to want 100 pixel wide gap on either side, I need to do the width of the stroke plus those two gaps, which equals 300. I'm going to duplicate that and turn it red, and we'll add 200 to that as well. So now what we have is basically a sandwich of strokes. We've got a 500 pixel wide stroke behind a 300 pixel wide stroke behind a 100 pixel wide stroke. Now if we scale this up, of course I've got my scaling on for strokes and effects, so it made them a little wider, but they stay concentric. Now obviously that's only going to get you so far, because if you add a background in here and it is, say for instance, blue, doesn't do you much good. However, what you could do is I want to take this circle, and in the appearance palette I want to select the top stroke and go to outline stroke, and now we've got that stroke, and that stroke itself is outlined. However, we still got this circle with the other two remaining strokes on it. So if we drag this guy out here, oh actually we can leave it in place, just make sure you ungroup the two shapes. You can now just select the back circle with the two strokes on it. Make sure you're selected on your top stroke in the appearance palette, and go to outline stroke, and then ungroup those shapes. And this is a really odd workaround, I apologize. Now we got the circle with this remaining stroke on it. I'm going to go path, outline, stroke. Now I'm going to align these all to center. So now we've got a bunch of shapes, a bunch of fills instead of strokes. And if we just take this white circle, this white ring, and the back ring, select both of those, we can knock out the white part. I want to put a background here again to example this. Okay, so we're going to select the white and the back red. We're going to knock out that white. Now we finally have concentric circles with concentric gaps. Again, I know there is a much more efficient way to do that, but it's Friday, and what else am I going to do?